What's up, guys? Today is March 22nd, Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Some new stuff coming out from the IRS about your stimulus check. So first off, appreciate all the questions and comments from the previous two videos. If you haven't watched those videos yet and you're new to the channel, check those out. They may answer some of the questions you may have about where your stimulus money is or what's happening with your stimulus money. I definitely appreciate everyone's feedback and also the new subscribers as well. So I know many of you are frustrated right now with either not getting your check, getting my payment tool not telling you what's going on. So hopefully some of the information here is going to answer some of your questions. As of the time of this video, which is afternoon, March 22nd, the only guidance IRS has officially given for those waiting on prepaid debit cards, SSDI, and SSI benefits, and railroad benefits is they promise to have a Q&A page soon to answer questions. So that's the latest as far as if you fall in that group waiting for stimulus money or word on what's happening. And that's the only thing. There's no word on when you're going to get your stimulus money. Last week it did come out that IRS said they're waiting on Social Security information, Social Security, to get you guys some stimulus. So that's it as far as information I've seen. Now, if you fall under, if you are an older adult, parents in a child support situation, income, tax, non-filers, mixed status citizenship family members, and people who live in U.S. territories, this could complicate or delay your stimulus money. This is because IRS has to cross-check everything to make sure they're giving you the right amount of money, and also send you any makeup money, which I'll get into later. So real quick timeline and some deadlines the IRS does have, and part of the deadlines they have is not somewhat self-imposed. It's because of what was in the stimulus bill. So first paper checks were sent March 15th. First direct deposits were sent March 12th, with most of you guys getting that money March 17th, which was St. Patrick's Day. And I know a lot of people were angry or upset with certain banks, Chase, I believe, Bank of America, maybe Wells Fargo, pretty much the bigger banks, that they weren't releasing the funds until March 17th. Now, that's in part due to the IRS pretty much predating when that deposit would go through. So banks could have released the money. It's come from the government. It's pretty much a sure thing. So, but anyways, as I mentioned before, first round of prepaid debit cards is supposed to be sent out this week, along with checks, which I'll get into which I'll get down to a little bit later. As I mentioned before, SSI and SSDI checks have not yet been sent, and no word when they will be sent. Another round of direct deposit should hit those of you that haven't got stimulus this Wednesday, the 24th of March. So check your bank account. IRS also said that if you did not receive a direct deposit this week, to check your mailbox, because it could send you a check or prepaid debit card. And for some reason, I've heard people that got the last two stimulus or three stimulus checks through direct deposit, and this one they got an actual physical check. Not sure what's going on, why they decided to not put direct deposit. The only thing I can think of, and this is not coming from IRS, it's just something I'm thinking of, is maybe 2020 taxes they filed, they had to pay whatever, and there's no bank information for a reason. But IRS should use the 2019 information. Anyways, all right, so the deadline for the IRS to send checks out is December 31st of this year, 2021, the last day of the year. So technically, the last day you would receive your check would be January of next year, 2022. Now, if either you didn't get anything, you qualify, or you got partial of the stimulus, when you file your 2021 taxes next year, and I realize it's next year, this doesn't help you now, then that's when you can claim the money. That's the very least, worst case scenario, I guess you could say. If you not receive, again, the full stimulus check, nothing, you did qualify, and or not the full amount. So make sure, if you haven't received your stimulus money, make sure, one, you are in the income level, because the requirements changed from the previous stimulus check. So let me just go over those real quick. Single filers making under $75,000 a year, head of household making $112,000, $500,000, or $500 per year. Joint filers making under $150,000 a year, you should all get the full stimulus money. Obviously, couples would get $2,800. And then single filers that make more than $100,000, head of household make more than $150,000, and couples that make more than $200,000, there's no money. There's zero, absolutely zero. If you fall between those ranges, then it gets deducted. You won't get the full amount, but you would get some money. Second, if you have, and these are people that didn't get the full amount of stimulus money. Second, if you have a child in 2020 or this year and did not file your 2020 taxes, the IRS most likely using your 2019 filing, which showed no dependents, and that's why you wouldn't have, even if not only a child, but you were taking care of someone. That's why you probably didn't get the full $1,400 for each dependent. Again, once you file your 2020 taxes and that child or dependent was part of your 2020 year to claim, then the IRS has said they'll send you the remaining credit, and that includes if your wife does qualify with you. They're supposed to send it out sometime this year. Another reason why you haven't got your full stimulus or nothing at all, or that's the same thing, full stimulus or only partial, that it was garnished. So since the stimulus bill was passed under the budget recon method, this allowed a legal loophole for private debt collectors to garnish stimulus money. So if the only thing that they can't, well, if you owe back pay child support and if it's a government controlled debt, like a student loan, they can't garnish it. But any private debt collector could or can. I know there's some legislation going around that they're trying to close that loophole, but as of right now, that's how it stands. All right, so if you use the Get My Payment tool and receive the message, need more information, this is for only you people that receive this information or receive that notice. The IRS mailed you an actual check. Even if you got direct deposit before, like I mentioned, they could have mailed you a check. And if you get this message, it was returned to them, or the IRS, the actual check was returned to IRS. For some reason, the Postal Service could not deliver it. Maybe it's the wrong address on file they had. Again, I'm not sure why they're switching for certain people from direct deposit to actual check. I haven't found information on that. And if anyone knows, go ahead, comment, let us know, please. Another thing to bring up is about the actual check and debit card. A lot of people that have gotten checks and debit cards say it kind of looks like junk mail. So make sure, even if it looks like junk mail, you open it up and make sure it's an actual thing before you guys throw it out, because that would probably not be good. That would cause a whole issue, I would think. So just check your junk mail. So again, direct deposits in the batch are going out. Should be in bank accounts in a couple of days. If you're supposed to get stimulus and there's nothing in bank account, wait a few days for the mail, or check the mail every day, I guess, and see if there's anything in there. If there's nothing, then check the Get My Payment tool and see if there's anything on there. If it shows not available, then the next step would either you would have to keep on waiting essentially for the IRS to send you the money. Two, like I said, worst case scenario would be you have to wait when you file your 2021 taxes next year to claim whatever money you're owed, basically. I guess another scenario too is that the IRS is sending out letters 15 days after they mail out checks. So if you get a letter from the IRS saying, hey, we mailed your check on this day, you should have your payment, and you didn't, then there's information on the letter how to track where that actual check went. And there's a form you got to fill out. So I may do another video on that, but I haven't heard anyone receiving the letters yet. So obviously they just started mailing checks last week. So anyways, when the IRS releases more information, definitely let you guys know. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Appreciate bringing content like this every single week, from stimulus news, news for small businesses, crypto news, investment news, all that stuff. So, and if you did get your stimulus, congrats, and hopefully it was the right amount. If you're looking to invest in crypto or stocks, a few links down below. Good incentives to sign up for any of those links down below. So check those out. So thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, peace.